Hey there survivors, and welcome back to a brand new video, and of course happy Friday and happy community crunch day. We hopefully should get some really juicy details later on the launch of Genesis Ascended, and I've also got some very good news to show you, as Dolly, one of the devs, has given us a little hint on the launch window. We're also going to be talking about a major giveaway that Studio Wildcard are doing that you guys can get involved in right now. And if you're someone that's ever wanted to make the move from Ark Survival Evolved over to Ark Survival Ascended, or you've just been watching Ark content and you still haven't purchased ASA, well, there's a major sale going on right now which I can show you guys on the Steam platform. So anyway guys, we're going to be diving into this now, and I mean, whenever I look at this image, I love it so much. Who's excited to be digging for buried treasure, hopefully full of amazing Ascendant loot, riding the tide wave or having it as your shoulder pet, taming yourself your very first paleo octopus, and sailing the seas for the very first time in Ark Survival Ascended's Tides of Fortune Genesis DLC? Let's get into all of the juicy news now. Leave a like, subscribe, and let's get in with it. And of course guys, if you want to join us for Genesis Part 1 in 6 days time, we are also going to be doing massive giveaways and giving away keys for Tides of Fortune on both PC, Steam, and console. So these giveaways will be happening on the build up to the DLC. We'll be posting out announcements in the Discord, and if you want to come and play on our free Ark servers along entering these giveaways, our Discord link is down below to the LoadedCrysis cluster. Come and join us and let's sail the seas, and I'm going to be recording lots of content, and something that we will be having later on is special event servers which will be pirate themed. So come and join us for all the fun. The Discord link is down below. Okay, so Studio Wildcard have officially tweeted out saying, in celebration of 11 years of Ark and the upcoming Tides of Fortune, we've partnered with Alienware and Intel Gaming to give away a custom skinned Alienware Aurora x16 gaming laptop. To enter, like, repost, and reply with your best tame, hashtag Tides of Fortune. Now, I posted saying my Meguana called Padme. Sadly, Anakin was eaten by Akano while I was asleep, which was absolutely horrible. But you know, the new one, Padme, the new Meguana, is doing very well. So they are giving away 16 Alienware Aurora gaming laptops, which, by the looks of things, is custom skinned with Ark Survival Ascended. Now, if there's ever a time where I'd want something more, it's this. A custom skinned gaming laptop for Ark Survival Ascended. Why don't Wildcard sell things like this that you can actually skin your own devices with already? This is awesome. They've never done a lot of the merch stuff. They've kind of only given stuff away, but I just absolutely love the look of this, and you guys can get involved. Unfortunately, you do you do have to be on Twitter/X to be able to get involved in this giveaway, but it looks absolutely awesome, and shout out to Alienware for partnering up with Wildcard and Intel Gaming. Okay, so there is a Super Survival Summer Bundle, which you can get for 39% off, which is $124.60, and the items included in this bundle is Power World, Rust, Conan Exiles Enhanced, Valheim, V Rising, Core Keeper, Ark Survival Ascended, Windrose, RuneScape Dragon Wilds, and is that a biotic? Why can't I say that? A biotic Factor, I'm guessing. I've never played that. I don't know what that is, but I guess it's a survival game, right? If it's under that. Now, as you can see in the list, Studio Wildcard's Ark Survival Ascended is the biggest sale, because if you don't want the other games, you can get Ark Survival Ascended 75% off. They're also doing Ark's Bob's Bundle, which 72% off, which instead of £50, you can get it for £14. There's also other big bundles going on, which, as you can see, is 15. So yeah, this is probably the best time right now if you're looking to pick up the Bob's Tall Tales and Ark Survival Ascended. You can literally get the whole bundle now for £14, down for 50. So yeah, pretty awesome. I love sales like this, and I know a lot of you guys out there wait for these types of sales to get involved in it. So yeah, pretty awesome. Now, you would have seen, obviously, last week on June 19th, sadly, we found out that Genesis Ascended Part 1 was getting delayed, which it would have been launching yesterday if it was on time. Now, many of you will know Studio Wildcard said, I'll tell you what they said, but I think a lot of us know what had been going on and the real reason behind it, because I actually think Studio Wildcard were on time. So they said, we're incredibly excited to get Genesis Ascended and Ark Tides of Part 1 and Ark Tides of Fortune into your hands, with all of the new features and gameplay systems that they add. To ensure the experience is where we want it to be across all platforms, we just need a few extra days to complete final certification and apply the finishing touches ahead of launch. As a result, Ark Genesis Part 1 and Tides of Fortune will now release on July 2nd, 2026. The team has been hard at work bringing these expansions to life, and this additional time will allow us to ensure a smoother launch for everyone, so that your first voyage across the vast new waters will be the best it can be. We all know you're eager to set sail, and we truly appreciate your patience and support as we navigate the final stretch. We can't wait to share this new adventure with you all on July 2nd, the Studio Wildcard team. Now, something I'm sure many of you across the world would have pre-ordered was Grand Theft Auto 6. Now, it's going to be one of the biggest, if not the biggest game of the last 10 years. It's going to be super popular, and of course, they decided that they were going to open pre-orders the same day that Studio Wildcard were going to release Tides of Fortune and Genesis Ascended, so we can thank Rockstar Games for that. Now, I do think Wildcard have been ready, and Dolly did go on to say, because someone said, no, I believe in Wildcard, there will be no more delays, and Dolly actually responded with, it can't rain all the time. So I think, to be honest, I've talked about it a lot. I've thought of, you know, that I don't think... I think it would have been out yesterday if it wasn't for the GTA pre-orders. Apparently, you know, because... if you think the ultimate edition for GTA was like £100, or it was like $89.99, so it's like $100. So, you know, for most people, that, you know, that is a lot of money to be putting out on. I mean, like, being able to like pre-order that and then having to buy something else, it's not it's not a feasible thing, you know, especially all in one day. That's not something that, you know, most people can do. Like, life is extremely expensive at the moment. And I think Studio Wildcard knew that that would be a really bad kind of business model for them, because most people, to be honest, even though they, you know, there's so much hype behind GTA 6 that even though we have to wait like still 5 months until it goes live, people are still going to pre-order GTA 6. And by the looks of things and the figures that I've seen, it has been millions and millions and millions and millions. So Wildcard knew they need to give it another week, and then that should obviously kind of not affect them as much in terms of, I know it's still only a week, but that's pretty much what I think is the reason behind it. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. You know, they knew what they had to do. Pretty much every single game right now is avoiding launching around GTA 6, and that's fair enough. So I am very confident, probably the famous final last words that is, but I'm very confident that we will see the launch of Genesis Ascended on next week on the 2nd of July, and I cannot wait to be there with you guys as we test all of the new systems and features. We have a video planned on day one with the whole team over in the LoadedCrysis cluster, which will be sailing and testing the new water system, hopefully not lagging underneath the map or somehow like pinging or having our ship ping into the air. I mean, it'd be quite funny, wouldn't it? But probably not if it ends up losing all of your dinos and your items. But let's have positive thinking, guys. Let's have that. Let's look forward to it for July 2nd to come around. And I really, really cannot wait to sail the seas with all of you guys. Now, those servers did close, by the way. But did they have it in? They didn't actually put any information in it in the crunch. You know, they sunset those servers. Now, the Genesis servers will be ready, all ready to go live. So you will have those servers, extra servers if you decide to play on official for Genesis, because I do personally think PvP is going to be massive for this DLC, and that's why we've got some really awesome plans in terms of events for you guys over on the cluster. But anyway, that is going to be the video, guys. I will be with you later for the crunch. I'm so excited now, and hopefully we'll get some launch time details, and maybe, quite maybe, I was thinking they might talk about the parrot. Now, the reason why is because people have been talking about the HLNA. Now, one of my team members over in the cluster said that they had a feeling they might have removed the HLNA. I said that I think the parrot is the HLNA skin. So we'll see what happens. Who knows? Whatever happens, I know a lot of people did get annoyed with the HLNA, but then obviously there'll be lots of people that did like the HLNA and would complain that, you know, you're ruining the way the game used to be. It's going to be interesting when we find out on the day when it launches and we first load in. Thank you very much for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.